All right, so let's get to the nitty gritty of it. I just made the Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000, and I would have showed me making it on camera, but I stole some water from my roommate. Unless my roommate is watching, I didn't steal any water, but I ran out of water bottles. But we're gonna get into them. One thing that I will say is that the reason that I enjoy it so much is because it tastes good. Like, that's the first and foremost. It tastes good, as well as it's low calorie, keto friendly, and no carbs. I am dieting. I've been doing Slim Fast for some time, trying to slim down the weight that I put on with COVID. So all that disclaimers out of the way. But we'll go over the flavors that I've tried. So I've tried the pineapple cocktail, Misfit Melon, Ikai Blueberry, the Dragon Fruit Punch, as well as the Blue Raz, but I don't have a tote of this. I just have the sample because I got 2 of them, and then the mango sample. But I would say that whatever fruit flavor that you like, get it, because they're like true to the flavor that they're trying to be. So like the Misfit Melon tastes like melons. The pineapple cocktail tastes like pineapples. And so I would say if you don't really know which one you want to get, they have the 2 different price ranges. They have the $29.99, which are these ones, and then the $35.99. Some are only in one, but if you're going for the $29.99, I think the Dragon Fruit Punch is a really good flavor to start with. You'll also be getting that in a free sample, but this tastes like it says fruit punch. Smells delicious. Just don't eat it. Don't eat it. Oh my God, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Caesar the Clown when I'm making these. I'm like mixing it up, making a potion, and when I smell it and I get a whiff, I'm like, yay! This shit is delicious, but don't eat it. But I would say this is a good flavor because it's a solid flavor by itself. And one thing that people started doing is mixing flavors to try other flavors, and it's a really good mixer flavor. I probably the past week and a half have been mixing them and trying Dragon Fruit Punch with different flavors to see how it goes. At this point, I think I've mixed all of them, and Dragon Fruit Punch is definitely the best mixed flavor. I believe Dragon Fruit Punch and Ikai Berry, they make, I forgot what they called it officially. It was like in their recipe that they had an official name for it. That shit was incredible. Like, these 2 together is honestly probably better than all the ones that I've tasted individually. And that's just one scoop. Make it a flavor. Y'all should make this an official flavor. But that's the one that I'd recommend if you can only stay in that $29.99 range. The one that I'd recommend if you can get any of them is this Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000, bro. When I don't really like know the culture of the Russian Badger, but now I know that he's a memer. And so when I first saw the name, I was like, you know, I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try and see how it tastes. And honestly, this is my favorite amongst all of them individually, like without any mixing. So the name doesn't really say what it tastes like. It obviously is not guacamole, and there's avocados on there, so it's obviously doesn't have avocados, but it's more of like a strawberry limeade type flavor, and like that's why I made this. I just got done recording the sample video where I had the Ikai Blueberry, and so this is like my go-to. This is the one that I drink the most, and like it's really, really good. I said that I would use more descriptive words besides this bussin'. So let me just get a swig so I can use more descriptive words. Yeah, it has that limeade flavor, man. It has that limeade flavor. It just tastes really, really good. Like I can't describe it better than that. So I think if you need recommendations, after you try the free samples, if you don't like the Dragon Fruit Punch or that's not more your speed, I recommend this Guacamole Gamer Fart. This is the newest one, and honestly, this shit is hitting. I think that I'm gonna probably get the waifu candy next and see how that tastes, because honestly, the waifu cotton candy type flavor is what I am into, and it was sold out. And it recently just got restocked, and so I'm gonna be looking into trying to get one of those, just because like cotton candy is probably my favorite flavor out of anything. I would have got that first if I had the choice, but it was sold out. So I'm gonna go back and try that one. Like I said, those are my suggestions to you. If you have any questions, if you want to know my a more detailed descriptive of any of these flavors, leave it in the comments down below. Like I said, I've been mixing them a lot, so it's been a minute since I've had any individually besides the Gamer Fart. So if there's a specific flavor you want me to go more detail in below, drop it. I will make it that day, try it out, and try my best to describe it more than is bussin'. But like I said, if I had to pick a flavor that I didn't like, it would have to be the blue raz. I had the free sample because I don't have the tote. But this is the first one I ever tried, and I won't say that I didn't like it. I would say I think I mixed it wrong. I put the whole pack in, and I don't think I had adequate water, so it was really bitter to me. But I think with adequate water, it would taste a lot better. But it just wasn't for me. I don't think it was like nasty, because I don't think any of these are nasty. I just think that it wasn't for me, and I mixed it wrong. So that would be my only hesitant, is like, it looks like it's a little bit, and when I poured it in there, I was like, I don't need that much water. But stick to the measurements, because if you don't pour the right amount of water, it might not taste how they expected. That's why, like, I've really only been using water bottles, and then on the cup, since that day, it has like measurements on here, and I stick to those strictly. I'm not trying to show off her boobs, I promise. I'm trying to show off the maybe I am, but I was trying to show off the measurements. I stick to that strictly, and I recommend you guys do the same. But like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below when you get your samples. Let me know how it tastes, but I will catch you guys later. Thank you guys for stopping by and supporting the sponsored video. GamerSupps, I appreciate you so much. This shit bussin'. That's how we gotta end it. This shit bussin'.